What's up, Metagrounds crew? You are not ready for what I'm about to tell you. The drift community has been waiting for this moment, and it's finally here. CarX Technologies just dropped the biggest bomb of the year, and trust me when I say this is going to change everything we know about drift racing games. Before we get into the insanity, smash that like button and subscribe because you're gonna want to be here for every single update on this game. Let's go. So here's the deal. CarX just announced CarX Drift Racing Online 2, and I'm not talking about some small update or DLC. This is a full sequel to one of the most beloved drift games of all time. Now, you might be thinking, wait, wasn't CarX supposed to announce Street for consoles? Yeah, so was everyone else. The community literally thought they were getting console news, and instead, CarX Tech hit us with this absolute curveball. They teased a huge announcement, everyone prepared for CarX Street updates, and then bam! CarX Drift Racing Online 2 drops. The original CarX Drift Racing Online has been absolutely crushing it since 2017 with over 95% positive reviews on Steam. We're talking about a game that literally defined mobile and PC drifting for millions of players worldwide. But here's where it gets really interesting, and this is what's got the entire community buzzing. This isn't just a port. This isn't just CarX Drift Racing 3 slapped onto PC. CarX Technologies is building something completely next level. The game is being developed in collaboration with the actual CarX Motorsport team. You know, the guys who compete in real drift championships. They're bringing professional drift competition experience directly into the game. And get this, they're calling this the next step for CarX Technologies and the Drift Racing series. When a developer says that after creating 8 successful games, you know something big is coming. The physics engine, completely overhauled. They've taken everything that made the original great and cranked it up to 11. We're talking about a tire model that's specifically designed for steering wheel setups. If you've got force feedback, this game is going to be insane. Now let's talk about what you're actually going to do in this game, because it's stacked. First up, career mode. You're not just jumping into random drift sessions. You're starting from the absolute bottom in drift school, learning the fundamentals, and then climbing your way up from local street contests all the way to elite world championships. You'll be competing in racing series, dominating championships, securing actual sponsorships, and tuning your cars to meet different regulations. But that's just the beginning. The multiplayer is where things get absolutely wild. We've got top 32 tournaments with real competition format, and judging systems inspired by modern drift championships. You'll go through training, qualification rounds, you get 3 attempts to post your best time. Then the bracket gets formed based on those results, and you're battling it out just like in real professional drift events. And here's the crazy part, they're introducing 2 different top 32 modes. There's the classic simultaneous mode, where you and your opponent drift at the same time, and then there's an asynchronous mode that's more beginner-friendly, where you get 3 attempts in your best run, get sent as a ghost to your opponent. Plus, there's online rooms, Gymkhana mode, and they're planning to add 2 races and drift shows. The drift shows sound incredible. You'll do things like burst tires in front of festival crowds, or nail that perfect photo opportunity. The locations in this game are going to be legendary, and I mean that literally. These are laser-scanned licensed tracks. You've got Ebisu Circuit in Japan, the mecca of drifting. If you know drift culture, you know Ebisu is the holy grail. This complex has 7 individual tracks with different challenges, and CarX is recreating it with incredible attention to detail. Then there's the Nürburgring Nordschleife in Germany, yes, the green hell itself, plus Dominion Raceway in the USA and a DM Raceway in Russia. These aren't just approximations. These are exact recreations using laser scanning technology. Every bump, every curve, every detail from the real tracks. The customization system is going deep. We're talking about upgrading and tuning everything. Suspension, gearbox, ECU, all the important parts of a race car are not just upgradable, but finely customizable. And here's something that's gonna blow your mind. The damage system. This isn't just cosmetic scratches. We're talking about a full-on damage model that adds real consequences to your driving. Hit that wall too hard and you're gonna see and feel it. They're even planning a durability system where different parts can break or wear out depending on how you use them. Install the wrong blow-off valve, your turbo's gonna suffer. Too much power for your gearbox, it might just give up on you. This is simulation level detail. Body panels will deform, wheels will take damage, and suspension impacts will actually change your wheel alignment. This is the kind of realism we've been begging for. Alright, so here's the moment you've all been waiting for. When can you play this? CarX Drift Racing Online 2 is hitting Steam Early Access in Q4 2025. That means we're looking at somewhere between October and December this year. The developers mentioned they're planning for autumn 2025 early access, with a full launch happening around the end of 2025 or early 2026. Now, PC players get it first through early access, but console versions are confirmed. PlayStation, Xbox, and potentially even the new Switch 2 are all on the table, though we're waiting for official platform announcements. And here's a pro tip: if you're interested, wishlist it now on Steam. The developer said the price will increase as early access progresses, so early adopters are gonna get the best deal. They're planning to keep gathering feedback through Steam discussions and their Discord, so the community is gonna help shape this game. Look, the original CarX Drift Racing Online revolutionized drift gaming back in 2017, and 8 years later, they're coming back to do it again. With professional motorsport collaboration, laser scan tracks, insane damage physics, and competitive modes that mirror real drift championships, CarX Drift Racing Online 2 is shaping up to be the definitive drift racing experience. The hype is real, people. Make sure you're subscribed to Metagrounds because we're gonna be covering every update, every trailer, and you know we'll be there on day one of early access. What are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments below. Are you team realistic sim or are you hoping they keep some arcade elements? Drop your thoughts. Until next time, keep those tires smoking and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.